Welcome to another edition of the One U Radio Show, hosted by myself, AJ the Trainer, PR Media Davis. I have the pleasure today of sitting here with the new branch executive director of the Greater Lehigh Valley YMCA, Jody Pedrozic. How you doing, Jody?
Hey, good morning, Alan. How are you?
I'm pretty good. Talk to the clientele at the YMCA and the people that frequent the YMCA community about the new direction we're headed in.
Sure. Well, first and foremost, thanks so much for having me as a part of your YMCA family. I'm grateful for being here. It's been a wonderful first 3 weeks, and I'm excited about the team we have and the direction that we are all calling our new beginning. Some of the exciting events happening this week. On Thursday, we are going to reopen, a grand reopening of our child care wing. And if you've not had the opportunity to come and take a tour, it's a perfect time as a community member to come see us and have some wonderful refreshments, but more importantly, see some of the work that we do here at the YMCA with our children. Also that night, we're going to be launching our annual support campaign, which is how we keep our doors open for those in our community that otherwise might not be able to come in and get healthy, have child care services, or just meet some friends and have some social atmosphere. So we're real excited that our campaign will launch, and we are already a third of the way through our goal. So we have a good percentage of our goal raised, but we need your help and your assistance as community members to actually make that happen and have our doors open for everybody. And also, you get the opportunity to meet me in person. So it'd be great to put a face to a name. We have so many incredible members here at our YMCA, and it's really been a great opportunity to get on board here.
Well, I know you've been with the YMCA. We've gone through a number of changes here, and with yourself being the branch director, talk to the members and give them a little bit of your backstory. What led you to this point? Because I know you have several postgraduate degrees, and so you augment to the success of this branch and of the organization as a whole. So just share with our listeners and our viewers and the people that frequent the Y community, give them some information about Jody. Who is Jody, and what led you to this point?
Sure. Well, I'm privileged to say that I've worked for the YMCA for 26 years, and what led me to the YMCA was my student internship. I was a graduate of East Stroudsburg University. I'm a proud alumni, and glad to call myself a warrior. And as such, I did a dual concentration in cardiac rehab, exercise science, and gerontology. And back in the early 90s, I'll say, so now I'm dating myself, YMCAs were the perfect opportunity for us to have my dual major met. So I got to work with our seniors and in our aquatics program and also in our membership in our wellness centers. I liked it so much, and the executive director at the time liked my work ethic, that he provided an opportunity for me to become a full-time staff member. And here I am 26 years later, sitting as your branch executive director. As Alan mentioned, I do have several postgraduate degrees. I have a bachelor's of science in physical education with a concentration in exercise science and gerontology. I also have a second bachelor's of science degree with a concentration in physical education and health teacher certification. And I have a master's degree, and I'm a proud UConn Go Huskies women's basketball fan, but more importantly a graduate with a master's degree in allied health sciences. But probably my greatest education has come through my time in the YMCA. Pretty much I've held just about every job there is in the Y. I've been a camp director, I've worked on facilities, aquatics, fitness, membership. I've been a director of operations, an associate executive director, a director of social responsibility, doing grant writing and fundraising, and certainly my last two roles as executive director have been an honor and privilege to work in those communities.
Well, when you talk about the Y as a community, there's three initiatives that really stand out in terms of what really defines the Y. And we talk about youth development, for healthy living, for social responsibility. What does that mean?
Well, it's really putting a focus in we call them buckets, if you will. Everything that we do falls into a bucket, and we'd like to, along with our mission of spirit, mind, and body and Christian principles, work with a well-rounded individual. So we know very clearly if we're not addressing the entire being, we're out of balance. So we want to make sure, whatever your age is, social responsibility is about giving back. It's being philanthropic, it's volunteering, it's creating opportunities for us to be able to bring people together in a community setting. Healthy living is probably the easiest one that people think about when they think about the YMCA, because we have a gym and a pool, but that's such a small part of who we really are. But the healthy living incorporates the spiritual part as well as the physical part. So we have social programs as well as physical programs. And then finally, youth development, not to sound cliche, but they are our future. And again, their physical, spiritual, and emotional well-being is a primary focus of what we do. With all of those in mind, some of the programs we're hoping to bring to us here at our Y is an expanded Silver Sneakers program, a health and wellness program, the rejuvenated personal fitness program, lots of aquatics and arthritis programming, and adventure guides, youth in government, and teen leaders, which is a volunteer youth program that gives back, and also some intergenerational program with our entire membership.
It seems like our community is in for a bevy of new things. We had mentioned a couple of things when we started out. We started off talking about new beginnings, but one thing I want to go back to, which is currently just been incorporated with one of the initiatives for the summer camps, is the summer feeding program. Yeah. So talk to the members about the summer feeding program.
Yeah, it's very exciting, and this is one of the things that makes it really fulfilling to be a part of the YMCA. Last Tuesday, along with our other 5 branches, we launched a summer feeding program, and it is any child under the age of 18 in our entire service area can come to their local YMCA, and in some cases it's at the local pool. But here in Allentown, it's at our YMCA, and get a free lunch. And it's a healthy, balanced meal, which is probably the most important thing, which falls right into our healthy living component as well. But on top of that, Alan actually is our star with our fitness piece of that, because we know that if the body's not healthy, the mind's not healthy, and if we're not feeding that part of us, it's critical. Here in Allentown, over 85% of our students are on free or reduced lunch. So in the summertime when school is out, they go hungry. So what better way to serve our community and open our doors than feeding our community and feeding our children?
I think that's a wonderful initiative that we've partnered with the United Way of the Greater Lehigh Valley. If you want to obtain information about the program, if you cannot stop into the Y, you want to call 211 to get some more information regarding the program and the other 100 sites over the Lehigh Valley area where they're giving out lunches for the children during the summertime.
Very fulfilling.
We've actually also did our summer modification in terms of our hours. So you want to speak to the members about the hours modification for the summertime?
Yeah, this has been going on for more than 20 years, so this is not a new thing for us. Okay. It starts Memorial Day weekend and goes through Labor Day, okay. And we close a half an hour earlier on Monday through Friday, as well as Saturday, and then an hour and a half earlier on Sunday. So our normal posted times are different by 1/2 hour, with the exception of Sundays. And again, that has been a 20-year running piece. And you all are out enjoying the beautiful weather. So even though we'd love to have you in our facility, you prefer to be outside and getting that vitamin D and enjoying that beautiful summertime.
Just walking around the Y, we just did something recently this past Thursday. You're going to share with our members what we've done to our Silver Sneakers program, our Silver Sneakers room.
Yeah, absolutely. We were blessed to have 6 volunteers from PPNL join us through the United Way Day of Caring project. And through the leadership of Jeff Unger and Mike Macharski, we were able to renovate our Silver Sneakers program. And Silver Sneakers is an insurance-based program that allows folks over the age of 62, if their insurance allows, to be members of the YMCA, and their insurance pays for it. And it is an exercise classroom, so it just got a fresh new look, fresh coat of paint. We cleaned the floor, the ceiling tiles, the fans, the air conditioning. We actually cleaned the view outside, so they have a fresh new view. The hedges were all clipped. And just this morning, I had 3 of our members come up to me saying, "You said you were going to do something. Thank you so much for doing this." So they're thrilled to have the room done. They still want more, of course, but they're happy at least with what we've already addressed.
How have your reception been with the members? I know it's a busy time for you, transitioning into a new position and getting to speak with the members directly. What kind of feedback are you getting?
Well, as always, when you have a new face, they want to tell you all the woes of the world. So I'm learning all that was good and all that was not so good about our Y for the last 50 years. That said, I've also helped them to recognize that in 3 short weeks, I'm not going to change the world, but with our team, together, we can make things better. So I have a philosophy called the STAR team: strength together achieves results, together everyone achieves more. And I know that with our team, we're going to get a lot done for this YMCA, this community, and more importantly, for our Greater Valley Association.
I'm really excited about the things that I'm hearing and the newly initiatives being formed. I noticed when I was upstairs, I took the kids upstairs after the summer feeding program, and I saw a number of corporate banners. You want to talk to the listeners and see how can I get involved as a company. If you're listening to this podcast on iHeart, or if you see it on Facebook or YouTube, if I'm just a member of an organization, how could I get my organization involved with your project?
Yeah, absolutely. The banner program is one of the ways we work with our annual support campaign and to open our doors for individuals in our community. So you don't have to be a corporation. You can be an individual that just has philanthropic potential. And it is $1,000 or more. Gifts can be upwards to any dollar amount, but $1,000 will get you a banner on the wall. And those banners actually travel throughout our building, and they actually can be displayed in any building in our entire association. So even though you might be an Allentown member, you may want to display it in the Bethlehem branch. That's certainly okay. But you can reach out to me directly at Jody Petrozak, which is JODIPETROZAK at gv-ymca.org. And I would be happy to talk to you more about the banner program or send you information and or your company. And again, it's a painless way for you to get some advertising if you're a corporation, but you're also, more importantly, helping somebody in our community that has a need.
We have a number of camps that just started as well. I know you're pressed for time today, and I'm honored that you will be a part of the program. Is there anything within the last 2 to 3 minutes that you like to share with our members, the things that, because there's so many exciting things going on here at the branch. Is there anything that you want to leave our members with for the next 2 minutes?
Well, certainly you spoke of camp. It's the best summer ever, and as a former day camp director, I'm really proud that we have 2 opportunities here in our Allentown branch, and again, several others throughout our association. We work at Camp McCungie, and that is a beautiful park. So if you've not had the opportunity to enroll your child in that, it's definitely one I encourage you to look at. But here on site, we have Camp Takiri as well. And our LIT program just launched today, which is our Leader in Training program. So if you have a teenager wanting to learn some work skills, as well as have potential employment opportunities, we have them here at our YMCA. I'm real proud of our camp programs and our staff, and they're really doing a nice job. We also have swimming as a part of that, so learning to swim becomes critical. For those that aren't aware, we have a 7th grade initiative, which means every 7th grader has a free membership to the YMCA, and it gives them an opportunity to exercise. They just have to show that they were actually a 7th grader. And this summer, we received a grant for scholarships for swimming. So we will have 48 children learn to swim this summer that otherwise would not be able to, completely free. So we were very excited to receive that grant from YUSA, which helps to open our doors, and with the drowning incidents, lessen the drowning possibilities of children in our community. But what do I want to share? Come join us on Thursday. It's free. It's 6:30 to 8 p.m. There's free food. There's opportunity to meet our staff team, and we'd love to have you all here.
Thank you so much, Jody, for being a part of the One U radio show.